Dear viewers, today I want to share with you an amazing story about Princess Madeleine of Sweden, who, after a decade of living abroad, has returned to her homeland. This homecoming became a real event, not only for the royal family, but also for all Swedes who warmly follow the life of the youngest daughter of King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia. Recently, Princess Madeleine delighted everyone with her appearance at the amusement park Gröna Lund, where a special celebration took place in honor of the 25th anniversary of the charity organization Min Stora Dag, My Big Day. And you know what is most surprising? Our elegant 43-year-old princess, without the slightest hesitation, happily went on the brand new ride Pumpa, letting out excited shouts that could be heard from afar. In the gondola with her were children who had been invited to the celebration. That day became a true gift for 1,200 guests, children and their parents, who got the chance to enjoy all the attractions of the park, cotton candy, and face painting without the exhausting queues. Perfectly understanding the importance of such moments, the organization's Secretary General, Jennifer McShane, emphasized, "We want all children to be able to feel the thrill and expectation of a miracle." For these words, she received a warm hug from Princess Madeleine. Interestingly, the princess's own children, 11-year-old Leonore, 10-year-old Nicholas, and 7-year-old Adrienne, stayed at home with their father, Chris O'Neill. "My children were very upset when they found out I was going to Gröna Lund," Madeleine shared with a smile, imitating their exclamations, "No, we want to go too." That day, the princess temporarily put aside her new business responsibilities and returned to her familiar royal role. She wore an elegant mint green suit, and on her fingers sparkled an engagement ring with a diamond worth millions. When it was time to ride the teacups, the princess joined the park's owner, Matthias Banker. Coming out of the ride, Madeleine looked slightly dizzy, but very happy. Princess Madeleine's return to Sweden last summer came as a surprise to many. After more than 10 years of living abroad, first in London and later in a luxurious villa in Florida, she decided to return to her homeland. In a recent interview for Dagens Industry, the princess spoke openly for the first time about the reasons for this decision. "We both felt that we missed Europe. It was not entirely clear whether we would return to London or to Stockholm, but the children preferred Stockholm. The change was wonderful. They really enjoy living in Sweden." The first signs of homesickness appeared back in the year 2021 when journalists noticed that during a visit to Stockholm, Madeleine was inquiring about Swedish schools for her children. In a conversation with journalist Helena Wiklund, the princess, with a radiant smile, confirmed these assumptions. "It is wonderful to be home. The children are also very happy, so our whole family is glad to be back in Sweden." Now the princess's children have already been studying in a Swedish school for a year, and Madeleine herself, together with her husband, Chris O'Neill, has begun a new chapter of her life as business partners. However, their return to Sweden has brought not only joy, but also new challenges. Recently, public attention has focused on the decision of King Carl Gustaf to reduce the official duties of his youngest daughter, Madeleine. Back in the year 2019, he decided to strip his grandchildren, who do not have direct rights to the throne, of their royal status, striving to create a more compact and efficient monarchy. Now, the modest schedule of his daughter Madeleine looks like a continuation of this strategy. This step gives the princess more time for personal projects while allowing her to maintain some distance from strictly official functions. It is noteworthy that the first public event in Madeleine's calendar after her return was scheduled only for the 7th of September, that very participation in the celebration at Gröna Lund, organized by the foundation Min Stora Dag. And then, on the 9th of September, the princess and her husband, Chris O'Neill, are expected to attend the opening of the Swedish Parliament. Such an unusually restrained schedule for a member of the royal family, who might have been expected to regain a more prominent role in the public life of the Swedish monarchy, can be interpreted in different ways. Some see it as an act of support and understanding on the part of the king, allowing his daughter to combine family life, charitable work, and new professional challenges. Others view it as a reminder that Madeleine's role in the royal family will not be as significant as that of other members, especially at a time when the monarchy as an institution seeks to adapt to modern times and reduce expenses. Returning to the event at Gröna Lund, it is impossible not to note how warmly the princess was received by the crowd. "We love Princess Madeleine," someone shouted, to which the Secretary General of Min Stora Dag, Jennifer McShane, replied, "And so do we." For many children invited to the celebration, this was their very first visit to an amusement park, made possible thanks to specially organized quiet rooms and the absence of queues. What for many is a simple and ordinary entertainment can, because of illness or a diagnosis, become an almost unattainable dream for these children, explained Jennifer McShane. "Our mission is to spread strength and joy, to make the dreams of as many children as possible come true." This event showed Princess Madeleine from her very best side, not just as a member of the royal family, but as a person with a big heart, ready to share joy with those who need it most. And perhaps it is in such moments of genuine happiness that the true greatness of our royals is revealed. Not in titles and regalia, but in the ability to bring happiness to others. So, Princess Madeleine's return to Sweden, despite some difficulties and changes in her official status, seems to have brought a new wave of positive energy, not only into the life of the princess and her family, but also into the lives of those to whom she dedicates her time and attention. The story of Princess Madeleine reminds us that even with a high title and status, the most valuable thing is the ability to share joy and support with others. Her return to Sweden has become not only a personal step for her family, but also a gift for those who need to feel warmth and care. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you enjoyed this story, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so that you do not miss new and interesting content about the lives of royal families and much more. And what do you think? What role will Princess Madeleine take in Sweden in the coming years? Write your opinion in the comments. It will be interesting to discuss.